At this time, I'd like to call the October 3rd, 2024 regular meeting of the Common Council of the City of Plattsburgh to order. Now 5:32 p.m. Please rise if you can and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Scarlett, will you please conduct a roll call?
Mayor Wilson.
Here.
Mr. Bond.
Here.
Councilor Avery.
Here.
Councilor Gibbs.
Here.
Councilor Sal.
Here.
Councilor Net.
Here.
Councilor Moore.
Here. All councilors have received a copy of the minutes of the September 19th, 2024 regular meeting. There are no additions, deletions, or corrections. I'll now entertain a motion to accept the minutes as presented. Take a motion, take a second, we'll make the adjustment. Motion. Councilor Talon, second. Councilor Manette, discussion or adjustments, deletions, corrections.
There's a deletion I would like to make. So regarding the task force coordinator, we don't have a date for that, so we're going to strike that from the record for now.
Okay. As noted. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Carried. I'll now recognize those in the audience who wish to share their thoughts and concerns with the council on any topic. Please come to the podium to be acknowledged, and when called upon, we please ask that you state your legal name and address for the record. In accordance with the organizational rules of order, all speakers will be given 5 minutes to address the council. Hello, welcome back.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Yeah, thank you.
David Curry, 15 Waterhouse Street in Plattsburgh. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the half dozen homeowners on Waterhouse Street near the intersection of Allen Street, I want to thank you for the opportunity to update you on our sewer backup situation. When I was here last month, my neighbor Ray Dubuque and I had submitted claims to the city's insurance company, Tokyo Marine, for the cost of the cleanup from basement flooding that occurred during a sudden thunderstorm in August that dumped an inch of rain in under an hour. This occurred on a Sunday afternoon, and the Public Works Department was immediately called, as it was sewer water mixed and contents that entered our basements. The supervisor on call responded immediately and saw the water backup. He told us to contact PM Leary and that the city would reimburse us for the cost of remediation, which we did, or Ray and I did. Several of our other neighbors weren't so sure the system would reimburse us, and they chose to do the cleanup themselves. Because of the need for prompt action, we had to sign a contract stating that we would be responsible for the bill and submit to the claim to the city for reimbursement. Since last month, we've received a response to our claims for reimbursement from Tokyo Marine, denying our claim and further stating the city is immune from responsibility. Their emailed response was forwarded to you all earlier this week. At the meeting last month, we were also told by the mayor that someone from the city would be contacting us to follow up on this situation. And I regret to say that has not happened. We've been told by the office manager at PM Leary, however, that they were also assured by someone at the city that the homeowners involved would be reimbursed. But I would say this is hearsay to us since we don't know what was told to Leary directly. However, this leaves us in an untenable situation. Over the past 12 years, we have experienced 3 sewer backups. 2 were associated with contractors working on the sewer line during sudden thunderstorms with inadequate pumps to respond to the sudden water load. Remediation for those 2 events were covered by the contractors or their insurance. This most recent event had the least amount of rain, an inch in an hour, but it raises the question as to whether the sewer system was damaged by the most recent work done by Precision Trenchless LLC, leaving it incapable of handling a mere 1 inch of rain per hour. We don't know this since no one from the city has informed us of the current status of the sewer system, nor of any plans to mitigate this problem. We are fearful that we will be receiving rainstorms delivering more than an inch of rain, and just look at Western North Carolina, as hurricanes do reach us too. Ray and I acted in good faith on the word of the Public Works Supervisor to enter a contract with PM Leary for remediation. The city may argue that he wasn't authorized to make such a commitment, and that may certainly be true, but we don't know that since we've not been in contact with any city representative other than Tokyo Marine. And we don't know when the next sewer backup may occur or whether the city has a plan for further repair of the combined sewer stormwater system on Waterhouse Street. More rainstorms will certainly come. Our ask today is for you to identify a contact person at the city, an ombudsman, if you will, that can work with us to reach resolution of our problem with a plan for the future. Thank you.
Thank you.
I can give you a copy if you wish, sure. I didn't send this to everyone.
Oh, this is your statement? This is your
Yes.
statement. Okay, thank you so much. We'll enter it to the record.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And I just want to add that I don't know if there's other people in the city that are affected with the sewer into their basements. We don't know, but there's 6 of us in Waterhouse, but mainly us two. And Mrs. Bushy, who's 94, that really, her whole basement flooded. So, and she doesn't know about it because her family won't tell her you're afraid she had a heart attack and dropped dead, and she knew her basement was flooded with sewer water. So I don't think the other 3 people are that, they took care of their own problems, but we'd like ours somehow to have the city at least do something, so I don't wanna sit at home and wait for a rainstorm to mop sewer water out of my basement like I did last time. Cause Larry couldn't come until the following day. So health issues, we just want something done, and Ray was affected more than us.
Yes, I had 7 inches, destroyed my basement. 12 years ago, it was destroyed. It was destroyed again this year. In fact, I bought years and years ago Jack Turrell's house on Water Street, which was a finished basement for political parties. I lost washer, dryer, freezer. Larry said, it's probably gonna be, before it's all done and over with, probably $50,000. That's hard to believe, but when you start pricing things, some things were vintage. I was a school teacher for years. I had videotapes that I had taken of classes. They can't be replaced. They would come back, get a videotape for a class reunion or something. It was a nice thing to do. I'm very discouraged. Even after precision work, I would go down the street and I would say, you fixed it? Yep, you're okay. The next rainstorm, they didn't end the sentence that way. Thank you.
So the money for repairing all this has been the things that we've lost come out of our pocket. 12 years ago, my whole basement had to be redone, the floor and everything out of our pocket. This last time we lost stuff in our basement, we had to replace out of our own pocket. On fixed income, it shouldn't happen. 25, 26 years I've lived here, I don't know, very discouraged, very upset and angry. Thank you all
Thank you.
for listening.
Thank you.
Thank you. Anybody else like to address the council on any topic?
Hello, my name is Jonathan Joseph Chiarella. I last spoke here about a month ago on September 5th. I want to talk a little bit again about infrastructure and accessibility in streets and roads, but I say this not in terms of I'm the squeaky wheel and I want the grease and I want something for my cost. I hear stories as with the sewage situation, and what I speak to is something that will save Plattsburgh money. I mean, more money for paying for other infrastructure and more money for lowering taxes. As you know from the minutes today, money is important. And 2 of the specific resolutions caught my eye, 7200 and 7202. Specifically the second one there about the study of traffic. I'm not coming to you with an official report, but I can tell you that I can save you a lot of money as somebody who doesn't own a car and doesn't drive through Plattsburgh. I see what areas do need to be looked at. Specifically the area of Broad Street, and that was a path that had come up as something possibly road diet, what have you. The area between I'm sorry, the area south of Cornelia Street and Broad where it meets, there's a stretch there of a few blocks where there is no sidewalk. There's nothing. There's no separation at all. And car traffic may be slow, but I don't think we should have people who are walking there, riding bikes, whatever, even walking. Especially people with mobility problems should just be there and just be like, hope they don't run me over today. What I'm saying is that something that could be cheap, because I don't need to preach to many of you how expensive roadways and road maintenance can be, is to shorten the car traffic lanes and have a mixed use path, just Collins to try it out. And this is a little bit of money, but long term, it could save a lot of money. And the more people not driving saves you money, because you get nerdy about the physics. Road damage is speed times actuate to the 4th power. That's actuate to the 4th power. It means it's going to take tens of thousands of cars to equal what one bicycle would, I'm sorry, tens of thousands of bicycles equal one car would do going over the same surface. It is mind-boggling when you do the math. So I say that as not just accessibility and quality of life, but also as a way for Plattsburgh to save money. As I said, roadways are extremely expensive to keep up, and the more money that we can free up for much needed infrastructure improvements, the better. Thank you for your time.
Thanks, sir. Anybody else who would like to address the council on any topic? There are no additional correspondence. I would now report that the council approved the payrolls for various city departments, city of Plattsburgh for the weeks ending September 25th, 2024 in the amount of $5,041.65 and October 2nd, 2024 in the amount of $631,423.52. I'll also report that the council approved the bills audited for the weeks ending September 27th, 2024 in the amount of $1,532,032.18 and October 4th, 2024 in the amount of $783,721.53. Let the record show also that the reports 6.1 through 6.4 have been submitted to council for consideration. I'll now move on to liaison reports. Plattsburgh Public Library, Councilor Manette.
The board members and Ben Carmen are working on their bylaws, I believe, and construction on the stairs and the ramp is moving at pace. That's it.
Thank you. Climate Smart Task Force, Councilors Talon and or Avery.
Okay, this is just a reminder that the interactive gardening event is this Saturday at Betty Little Arts Park from 1 o'clock until 4 o'clock. It's advised to bring gardening gloves and tools because they are going to teach you how to do your fall gardening needs, separating perennials, all that good stuff. So come on down to Betty Little Arts Park. Thanks.
Thank you. Any further report? No. Ms. Carlin, will you please read the titles of the resolutions to be acted upon?
Item 7.196, travel request for the department.
Motion. Councilor Talon, second. Councilor Avery, discussion. Roll call.
Counselor Bond,
No.
Counselor Avery.
Yes.
Counselor Gibbs.
No.
Counselor Talon.
Yes.
Counselor Manette.
No,
Counselor Moore.
No,
Defeated.
I'd just like to explain my vote.
That's part of the discussion, Councilor Mark.
Okay,
Get past that
very
part,
good,
please.
very good.
Item 7.197, approved street closures for Plattsburgh High School homecoming parade.
Motion, Councilor Gibbs, second by Councilor Talon, discussion. Roll call.
Counselor Bond,
Yes.
Counselor Avery.
Yes.
Counselor Gibbs.
Yes.
Counselor Talon.
Yes.
Counselor Manette.
yes,
Counselor Moore.
Yes,
Carried.
Item 7.198, revising capital project H5110.99 2022.
Motion, Councilor Gibbs, second. Councilor Manette, discussion. Roll call.
Counselor Bond,
Yes.
Counselor Avery.
Yes.
Counselor Gibbs.
Yes.
Counselor Talon.
Yes.
Counselor Manette.
yes,
Counselor Moore.
yes,
Carried.
Item 7.199, travel request, water resource recovery facility.
Motion, Councilor Talon, second by Councilor Gibbs, discussion. Roll call.
Counselor Bond,
Yes.
Counselor Avery.
Yes.
Counselor Gibbs.
Yes.
Counselor Talon.
Yes.
Counselor Manette.
yes,
Counselor Moore.
yes,
Carried.
Item 7.200, street closure event request, Monopole.
Motion, Councilor Talon, second. Councilor Avery, discussion.
I just want to say it's really cool to be able to vote on this tonight because my grandfather was one of the original owners of the monopole. My grandfather was Tom Fennon.
Any further discussion? Roll call.
Counselor Bond,
Yes.
Counselor Avery,
Yes.
Counselor Gibbs,
Yes.
Counselor Talon.
Yes.
Counselor Manette,
Yes.
Counselor Moore.
Yes.
Carried.
Item 7.201, award City of Plattsburgh banking services January 1, 2025 through December 31st, 2029.
Motion, Counselor Gibbs, second. Counselor Manette, discussion? As noted during the work session, this item and the documents were provided to council. The award as determined by the finance department would go to Community Bank. That also was discussed during the work session. Roll call.
Counselor Bond,
Yes.
Counselor Avery.
Yes.
Counselor Gibbs,
Yes.
Counselor Talon.
Yes.
Counselor Manette.
Yes.
Counselor Moore.
Yes.
Yeah, there's no need for executive session, is there?
Oh,
Oh, I apologize.
Item 7.202, authorize the board of traffic study and design for Cumberland Avenue, from Boynton Avenue, Saley Avenue, and Margaret Street's intersection.
Motion, Counselor Gibbs, second. Counselor Manette, discussion? Roll call.
Counselor Bond.
Yes.
Counselor Avery.
Yes.
Counselor Gibbs.
Yes.
Counselor Talon.
yes.
Counselor Manette.
Yes.
Counselor Moore.
Yes.
Carried. Again, no need for executive session. Is there any new business that can come before this council? Yes, Counselor Talon.
I just want to remind everybody that this Saturday is also the 9th annual Adirondack Earth Country Pride Celebration in Trinity Park. We're gonna have music starting around noon, speakers around 12:30. There will be all kinds of entertainment. We've got a magician, we've got somebody who's dancing hula hoops, and we're going to have some wonderful drag performers, and there might be a chance for karaoke, and we're gonna end the whole thing with a big old dance party in Trinity Park. So please come on down Saturday. You got 2 events to go to. Just keep going back and forth all day. It's gonna be fun.
Thank you. Counselor Avery.
I just want to know, we had someone in public comment for Waterhouse Street. Can we have someone, mayor's office? I'm not sure which would be the best office. I know we had a conversation yesterday, but can we get some follow-up in the next few days?
I'll work with Department of Public Works as well as Dean to determine what, needs to happen at this point. We've not forgotten about either. We did meet this week to talk about the details of the situation. Counselor Bonnie and Avery were in that meeting, so people who are your ombudsman, essentially your counselor, does represent you and can also help facilitate this as well. Any other new business? Motion to adjourn. Counselor Gibbs, seconded by Counselor Bond. All in favor?
Aye.
Hi.
We're adjourned. Thank you, folks. Thank you.
How are you?